Welcome back to my channel. Sorry for the thumb on the camera, and I'm going to the same location. Not the same, like I'm trying to change location in each videos, but you know, sometimes I just don't have the time to do so. And we're here at the end of the week where I will share my accomplishment. And for this week, I'm pretty happy actually, optimistic. And what can I say? So, first of all, thank you guys to be here and to be here on my channel and watching my videos and sharing your feedback, um, your ideas. That's what I really like about you. And just let's get started. I trained not that much actually, maybe a couple of times, not 3 times actually this week. I didn't have much time this week to train because I went to work with my dad for a couple of days, and other days then I worked on my project, so I'm happy about it because I started to work on it and I'm doing pretty good. I'm learning a lot of things every day, and yeah, I'm pretty optimistic about it. I think that my ideas, when it will become something concrete, I think it will be a pretty good things, and I know for sure that it will work because I made all the calculation. I studied what to do with it, how to make it real, how to build the things, and I think it's something that could become something big, something that could work, that could help other people, and that could work for me as well. So I'm pretty optimistic and happy about it. I started to meditate again. Almost all the days I meditate, except for one days, and it was not yesterday, the day before that. I was mad for some private problem, and I just went to sleep without meditating because I was mad. But my mistakes. I shouldn't have done that. I should have meditated, but it's not that much of a problem because I will continue to meditate and to going forward to being disciplined on the meditation and all the other stuff. I For this week I started a new book, The 48 Laws of Power of Robert Greene, and I didn't finish The Art of War of Sun Tzu because I bought it in English, even though I'm Italian. At first, I read uh, the you know the back of the book, and I was like, yeah, it's a readable book. I was thinking like, yeah, it's doable. I can read it, even though I'm not English. I can read it. I will probably understand most of the things that it says, but like I read almost half of the book and I didn't understand almost anything. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna keep going forward because I'm not enjoying it because I don't understand what I'm reading. It's kind of complex because I didn't know that it was like a translation of an old, like I didn't know all that part. I just knew that it was like these really old things written down by a Chinese man that you know had his own thoughts on how to win a war. Okay, I'm sorry about that. How to win a war and all this stuff, but I didn't know it was like something pretty hard to understand. So I just bought it and I started to read it, and now it's too hard for me. So I just changed the book, and now I started to read the 48 Laws of Power. That it's one of my other books that I want to read for this month. I already read the preface and the first chapter. No, it's not the first chapter. The first law, and I'm really liking it. I'm enjoying the book. I I don't know, the book is pretty hard actually. Just the preface it made me understand that yeah, people are, I don't know, you need to be really aware of the people that surround you. But I'm going to share my thoughts and my views on the books maybe in another video. And for the week, then what I can say, I want to do as one of you, actually the only people that commented my last video, told me to, you know, look at my week and ask myself what can I improve. For sure, from this week, I can improve the training because except from the week before that, I trained a lot, but this week not as much. I can improve meditation, even though I'm doing good, but I can always improve. Uh, I can improve my diet because this week actually I ate a lot of sugar, like ice cream, and today was my like cousin's birthday, so I had like a piece of cake, you know. But except for that, I'm eating pretty healthy actually. Mm, I can read more actually. One of the most important things, because all the others actually are I'm doing pretty good, doing good actually. I'm not like mad with me about them. But the reading part, I don't read as much as I should because I put in program that I want for the end of the month to have read the 48 Laws of Power. But I have to read more, like a lot more. Maybe even like 2 laws per day if I want to be on schedule for the end of the month. It's, yeah, 48 divided by 2 is, yeah, I'm sorry, 24. So 24 days the book should be done. Yeah, so like I just need to read like 2 laws per day and then I'm done with the book and I could start a new one. So reading is something I could really improve. What else? I don't know, sometimes, now I want to share a little like personal thought with you. Sometimes I feel I avoid, like I feel like, you know, kind of lost with my life. It's normal because I'm 19. Even though I already know what I want to accomplish with my life, what I want to achieve, you know, some days these voids, this, you know, this emptiness eats me. It does eat me a lot. And I'm like kind of lost. Even though I don't lose my discipline, most of the time I'm, you know, on schedule with everything. Sometimes it does really, it's hard and it kind of make me, you know, like want to drop everything and just do nothing, even though I know it's normal to think about, you know, sometimes just feeling like that. And like I don't like repressing the feeling, you know, trying to you know feel like yeah, everything is fine, like, you know, being disciplined and stoic. It's not even that. It's just going through my emotion, analyzing them, and I'm like, okay, I just feel this doesn't make me like I'm not lost. I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of things to accomplish. So, and you know, at the end of the week, I always come to the same kind of problem that it's I'm like trying to create a schedule for myself for every day of the week. But then there's the problem of my dad. My dad is kind of intrusive and he's always like wanting like a hand from me with I want me to help him with the work or with some other stuff around the house, and I'm not mad at him about it because I understand I'm part of the family and I have to give an end to my family, and I'm full on that. Like I'm more than okay with that. It's just that sometimes he doesn't understand that I have stuff to do for myself. He thinks like that I don't have like dreams, I don't have things to do, I don't have things to work on. Because even like my personal project, he doesn't know about it, even though if I would talk about if I would talk to him about my project, he wouldn't understand probably. Because he's a really an old school man. And he's like one of those men is like, yeah, I just work hard for my family and they have to appreciate me for that because I just what he does is just working. Yeah, it's still important. I'm always so grateful for that. I never like I'm like yeah it just works. No. I'm like I'm so grateful for that. I appreciate the fact that he goes to work and bring money to his family to make us eat and go forth. But at the same time, like as a father figure, it's not on point. Not really. Um, yeah, so he wouldn't understand what I'm trying to do with my life. While I'm trying to create something that will make me, live free and happy without like having to work my ass off every day mm, to leave at the end of the month, to get my paycheck at the end of the month. I don't want to live like that. I want to live as free as every day choosing what I want to do. And it doesn't mean like working because I like working. I have a lot of things that I like to do, but working, I believe in this society that we live in right now, is associated to something that you do strictly because you have to get something from it, like money, because that's where you go to work because you have to get the money. I don't want to work for money in my future. It's not like I don't want to get money. I'm not communist or something like that. It's just simply that I want to do my work because I like to work. I don't want to go to work because if I don't work, I can't live at the end of the month. I don't have the money to buy groceries. I don't have the money to live in my house. Not like that. I just want to work because I like to work. And I like to work actually. I like to do a lot of stuff. And work is one of them. Obviously, it depends of that what type of work, but the work that I'm doing right now, because I'm actually helping my father. He does work on construction. He's a construction worker on his own, and sometimes I go with him and I help him, and it's pretty fun sometimes actually. Breaking stuff, tearing apart bathrooms and remaking them from scratch. It's fun because I fucking break anything. I break everything. We have to rebuild everything. So it's pretty fun because I learn how to make a bathroom. So maybe in the future, if I buy a house from my own, I can, reconstruct it on my own, maybe as a hobby, because I will be free. So it's just that, like my father is kind of something that blocks me, even though it doesn't really, because he gives me opportunity to learn so many things, but at the same time doesn't understand that I need time to work on my stuff. But yeah, I'm working on it too, and every day I'm learning things. So like I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm super happy actually. Like my mind is trying to convince me that I'm not because I didn't accomplish some of the things that I wanted to do at the end of the week. But at the same time, like I'm human and I can't do everything. So looking at um, the general, um, how can I say it? The general view of my week, I'm happy about it because I trained, I meditated. I'm going forward with my personal project. I'm trying to stay healthy with my diet, even though yeah, sometimes I just sleep up, but it's okay with my family. I still don't live alone, so I have to still eat pasta and bread, even though it's something that I want to. Yeah, I will make a lot of videos when I have the time, cause like even I would like to make more videos, but I don't have the time because yeah, my father's. I will say that it's a pain in the ass sometimes, even though it's not that much of a pain in the ass, cause he's still my father and I love him. But yeah, it's hard sometimes to deal with him, cause yeah, he's kind of I don't know, working machine. Yeah, doesn't understand that people need their time to work on their stuff. He believes that work is the only thing. Yeah, as of a man, I understand it's you because sometimes I like if I don't work, I feel like I don't accomplish nothing with myself. But as the more I go um, forward with my knowledge, with the books that I read, I understand that I need to achieve um, the knowledge that someday there will be a point in my life that I will not probably work, and it doesn't make me like useless. And it feels like that probably. It feels he doesn't understand. You have to relax sometimes. He doesn't relax at all. Yeah, he's too much of a alcoholic worker, we can say, because he doesn't even drink. Like, he doesn't have bad habits at all. He's actually a pretty good person. But yeah, he works too much, and it's not good. Like, people is gonna say, yeah, it's good. No, even for yourself, sometimes you have to relax. He doesn't have hobbies. He doesn't have anything, and he kind of reflect these things on me. And at the end of the weeks, I'm like, yeah, I feel like of a failure sometimes because maybe I didn't achieve something. But yeah, then I remind myself, yeah, I should be working more hard sometimes because I'm not always perfect. Like, actually, I'm not perfect at all. I make a lot of mistakes. I should be more disciplined, but at the same time, like, yeah, you're still doing something. You're not like laying on your bed every single day and doing nothing. You're still trying to improve yourself. So, like, don't be ashamed of yourself. Be happy with your life. Be happy with what you have. And that's it, actually. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy because I know that I will accomplish what my dreams are. And I want to schedule the next video. I'm not gonna say in this video because I want to do really start the new chapter for this channel, and it's pretty important for me actually the next video that I want to update because it's going to talk about my self-improvement journey. And yeah, I think it's pretty important, one because I want to share my experience, and two, maybe because it's going to help people, young man, because as a young man I was so lost, and I'm thankful to, maybe sometimes I'm not even like going to look at the man that I looked when I was younger because I don't like some of the thoughts that they have, the of the the ideas that they share, but at the same time they help me to get out of pretty hard scenario, toxic relationship, and just being a lazy piece of shit, because I was a lazy piece of shit. But for this video, I already talked too much, 18 minutes. So what can I say? I love you guys. I hope you will have the best week. You know, I know I'm just happy right now. I can't stop smiling. Work hard. Do the best as you can. Be happy for your life. Be grateful. I love you so much. I love this. I love making this video, and I hope my positivity will, I'm fucking happy. I'm fucking happy about it. I'm so fucking happy. Like, this video charged me a lot. So I hope it does the same to you. To you that is watching me. I love you. I thank you a lot, and just have the best week. Work hard and be grateful. Love you.